His fate was sealed. She could see him coming like 100 other lives. It was no big deal. Rosa had a lover on the shady side of town. Tito, he was king of the streets. She was his possession like a jewel in his crown. Johnny, better run, better run. Better hide your heart, better hold on tight. Say your prayers, cause there's trouble tonight. When pride and love battle with desire. Better hide your heart, cause you're playing with fire. Hey, do 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 do. Hey, do 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 do. The rap was over, but the story doesn't end. He took her heart. She looked him in the eye and said they couldn't meet again. You could see the trouble start. The word went out and Rose was messing with someone. It was on the street. Tito looked for Johnny with a vengeance and a gun. Johnny, better run, better run. Better hide your heart, better hold on tight. Say your prayers, cause there's trouble tonight. When pride and love battle with desire. Hide your heart, cause you're playing with fire. Come on. Hey, do 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 do. Hey, do 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 do. Yeah. Listen, Johnny's holding Rosa on a rooftop in the night. As time stood still, they couldn't hear him coming till he had them both inside. You could feel it chill. A shot ran out like thunder and the blood was on her hands. With nothing won, when someone lost their dying lovers finally understand. Whoa. Better hide your heart, better hold on tight. Say your prayers, cause there's trouble tonight. When pride and love battle with desire. Hide your heart, cause you're playing with fire. Hide your heart, hold on tight. When pride and love battle with desire. Hide your heart, cause you're playing with fire. Better hide your heart. Yeah, hold on tight. Say your prayers, cause there's trouble tonight. Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ooh, I can reach out and touch you. Reach out and touch me. Reach. And embrace. Something a little bit more rock and roll, a little bit more 80s, a little bit more fun, a little bit more Kiss. Hide Your Heart, as covered by Kiss. I believe Bonnie Tyler was the first one to do it. Ace Frehley's done a cover of it. Molly Hatchet, which is a band that I really enjoy. I was surprised to find out that they actually did a version of it just recently, so I've still got to actually listen to it in full, but I love Molly Hatchet, and to find out that they did a version of this song as well is pretty crazy. Doesn't really sort of seem like their style, so I'll be interested to see how that goes. But I think the other artist, one of the other artists that did it, I think their name was Robin Cox or something like that. Have no idea who they are, but the other three I do know. I want to say that it was 2000. The pay TV or cable provider that we had at my grandparents' place was putting on pay-per-views and things like that, And one in particular that used to get advertised a lot was Kiss. I knew of them, but I didn't know them, and I thought they were a little bit strange, a little bit silly, all that sort of thing, the way that kids act. And to be fair, they are a little bit weird and a little bit silly, and I can say that as an adult now, but as an educated adult, that's the difference. There was this massive promo package that they were doing, because I think they were doing their farewell tour, like the original farewell tour that was supposed to happen at the end of the 90s, early 2000s. That, isn't a thing now, because apparently this is the final farewell. Hopefully I'll still get to go to it in November. Here's to hoping. We'll see what happens. They were doing their farewell, and they were going to sell the concert as a pay-per-view on our local cable provider, or pay TV provider. And they used to have like the little promo package or whatever related to the band, and like building up to this big farewell. And I saw it a couple of times, just to sort of like give you a sense of context. It would turn up every now and again on a lot of the different channels that I was watching. The pay-per-view was sold with basically like a 5-minute mini doco that sort of gave you the history of the band, the members, all of the different progressions that they went through, and sort of building up to this moment where this final tour was going to happen. I ended up finding myself watching it quite a bit, and finding myself being really interested in the music that they were doing, and the stage shows, and all of the gimmicks that they were doing. It was fascinating. In my early teens, I suddenly became this huge Kiss fan. Like, I was playing a whole bunch of their music, learning how to play it on guitar. Like, I used to play God of Thunder and a whole bunch of other bits and pieces. That being said, though, I used to decide that was how I was going to try and be a show-off, was playing things like God of Thunder on, like, behind my head and stuff like that, because, they did it, and it got them attention, so why shouldn't I? And so I was really excited when I finally got the opportunity to go and see them live in 2005, the Rock the Nation tour and all that sort of thing. It was once I got into Kiss and started, really sort of following what they did over the years. As a teenager, I was given a double DVD set of Kiss in their non-makeup period, and it was a couple of documentaries or whatever, like TV things that probably ended up on like VH1 or MTV or something like that. But one of them had Hide Your Heart in full with the music video through part of the documentary, and it was through that I ended up finding this song, and I fell in love with it so quickly. It was always one of my favorite ones to sing along to, and I decided, no, I've got to try and throw my hat in the ring and give their version of Hide Your Heart a go. And honestly, I think it turned out alright. I don't know, what did you think? Tell me your favourite Kiss songs in the comments below. What Kiss concerts have you gone to? What if Kiss was one of the bands that inspired you to take up music? What album was it? What song was it? Give me your your history, if you will. And let's have a discussion about it. But that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell. If this is the first time to my channel, this was a pretty cool song to get onto, right? So yeah, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I upload videos every single week, every Friday night, 6:15 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Check me out on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Probably one of the most frequently used social medias that I use besides here on YouTube. Check him out, Stuart Oliver, HSE. That is HSE in capitals, and you'll be able to find me there. And in the meantime, check out these videos right here. One of them is brought to you by the YouTube algorithm. The other is from last week. Check those out, and I'll see you in the next one.